J. Cruz Television. Oh yeah.
Yo, what up, y'all? Out here at the race. Got about 30 minutes before the start time. I would show y'all around, but it's still kind of dark out here, so yeah. I'll show y'all around after the race. I'm gonna go get warmed up and put my bag away. I'll holler at y'all after the race, let you know how it goes. Yo, what up? The race is done. Got it done in 3 hours. No burpees, so yay me. Second clean race of the year out of like the 13 races that I've done, so happy about that. I'm gonna show y'all around the festival in Junks, so I'm gonna flip this camera around and walk y'all around so y'all can see all the festivities.
Yes, we got 5 minutes before we kick this heat off. Just to give you guys a little bit of course information, you've got 12.4 miles. 12.4 miles, 31 obstacles, and 2,400 feet of elevation gain. It's not one giant mountain, so it's not too bad because you're not just going up for a long time. But you do have a bunch of up and down hills, so I don't know if that makes it easier for you or not. Also, sandbag carry is only a single sandbag carry. You do not have to do a double sandbag carry. Some of these that we had this year, some of the supers as well, there's double sandbag carries, not this one.
We also got Spartan 2DD out here. After the Spartan racing, you're going to need to carry headers.
Let's go through and share the kids in your face over here on the kids course.
We also got Interval Nutrition. Interval Nutrition specializes in all natural true performance products. If you're looking to increase endurance, recovery, energy, and focus, or just break down fat and improve overall digestive health, Interval has the product for you. We're doing the wall jump challenge all day. If you have a chance to win a free race for you. It's built, it doesn't just happen. Cliff Builders is a great tasting, high protein bar. Provide nutrition for total body fitness. Make sure to grab a Cliff Builders bar at the finish line. We are doing awards at 11:50, so you guys want to start making your way here to the big award platform that you see by the main stage and at the end of the finish line. 11:50 award ceremony for the elite wave.
Come on, grab the other ring and swing. Grab that other ring and get some momentum going. Grab that ring behind you. Get some momentum going. There you go. There you go. Ah! You got it, you got it, got it. You tapped it just a little bit. You got it. There ain't nobody over here. Alright, I'm officially away from the race now. I'm actually meeting up with one of my good friends from high school that recently moved down here to South Carolina, so I'm gonna stay with them for the night instead of staying at the hotel, so works out perfectly. I don't gotta spend money on a hotel room for one night, so yay me. But anyways, race went pretty good. Got done in 3 hours, and like I said, didn't do no burpees. Got through the race nice and cleanly. I think the fastest time was 1 hour and 47 minutes for the time. So yeah, they were definitely booking it, but happy I was able to run for a good majority of the race. Couple of things that slowed me down was just the footing out there was freaking horrible. A lot of twiggy areas and stuff that you could just trip over top of. Actually almost busted my butt on multiple occasions. And then what else kind of slowed me down? I kept on landing weird on my left foot. It was like my foot had at least 3 or 4 like weird landings where felt like my ankle was gonna freaking bust into. So I kind of had to, that slowed me down by a little bit. Kind of made me mad at one point because I was passing a few people, and then next thing I know, I stepped weird and I had to slow down to a walk for at least a couple of minutes just to let my foot recuperate back into one piece. But let's see what else slowed me down. Bucket carry slowed me down. Really wasn't a heavy bucket. It's just my quads were feeling like crapola carrying it for some reason. I don't know if it was my compression shorts I had on or a little too tight. They might have to get retired quite possibly, but I'll have to see, because I felt like they were like way too, I don't know if they were just tight and that's why my quads were starting to feel crappy, or if it was just all the running I was doing. So I'll see. I'll have to just play around with it. And then what else? I don't think anything else really slowed me down per se, besides for just the terrain, and then that bucket carry was kind of a slow bucket carry. But other than that, I think I was moving pretty good. Ended up being a 12.5 mile race. I think the only obstacle I almost jacked up on was the Z-wall, because I kind of slipped my foot off of there and I had to just use my hands to keep myself up. So lucky for me, I'm pretty strong, so yeah. But other than that, I think that's all I got. I think. Trying to think if there's anything else with the race I feel like talking about. Yeah, it was a pretty flat course though. Had a few little minor inclines, but nothing that wasn't non-runnable. Only had to walk for maybe a little bit of it, just because my legs were not wanting to move on some parts, but that made me pretty happy. I was able to run for a good majority of it. And yeah, I'm trying to think. I felt like there was more I felt like going over with the race, but I guess not. It was a pretty clean race. So yeah, then in the off season I'll have more time just to train and gotta build up that endurance more so I can run faster for longer. So I'll definitely be on the list of things to work on. I definitely still gotta work on my rough terrain running in the off season. So I don't know what I'm doing with my freaking feet, because they just but I'm happy I got through this whole race season injury free, and I'm in one piece. And next week I'll just be resting up for the most part. Probably just gonna have kind of just light workouts next week, and then I'll be back on the training grind. So I think after this is done, I'm just going to start posting some weekly videos, just going through my daily training, just going through my days and stuff. So keep an eye out for some videos coming to a TV near you, or to a YouTube near you, whatever. Oh, you can be able to check out all my race pictures and all my little other activities on my Instagram, jcruz15. That's jcruz15. So I'm gonna post up all my pictures on there once they got them up from the race. And I think that's about all I got going on. So I appreciate y'all watching through this whole series. And if y'all haven't seen the previous series, I got my countdown to Tahoe up on YouTube as well. That was my race about a month ago. So this race was definitely a cakewalk compared to Tahoe. Tahoe took me 6 hours and like 40 minutes. So just to go show you how brutal it was. Basically double the time plus some of this race. But anyways, appreciate y'all watching. I'll holler at y'all when I see y'all. Oh yeah, one more thing. I'm sorry. And then video's done. I have to show y'all my medal. ×4 trifecta. Yeah, it's a big medal. Basically, you get that for doing, they have 3 different distances: the sprint, super, and the beast. And that's considered a trifecta. So I've basically done 12 races this year. I think I've actually done 13 or 14 races, but 4 trifectas. Oh yeah. Alright, just had to show y'all my medal real quick. I'll see y'all when I see ya.